Hello, my name is Mike Bollinger. I'm a genealogist and presenter for Family Tree Maker. We are really excited about the key new features in TreeVault and in Family Tree Maker 2019, including the new features in the recent free 24.1 update. This is our biggest upgrade in 30 years. With TreeVault, Family Tree Maker is no longer an isolated desktop application, but rather the hub of a growing ecosystem of mobile apps and cloud services. To get started, we need a couple of definitions. Now, your source tree is your most complete Family Tree Maker tree. We encourage you to have one most complete tree in Family Tree Maker, and you'll upload your tree data from your source tree to the TreeVault cloud services to create an antenna tree. So your source tree is in Family Tree Maker and the antenna tree is in the TreeVault. Your antenna tree is updated every 15 seconds, so it's an ongoing, up-to-date copy. TreeVault is not just a storage service where you put something there and it becomes old, and as time goes by, it gets older and older. Every time you make a change in the source tree, it makes a change to this antenna tree. The antenna tree is a perfect copy of your tree. As we know, not everything is synced between your Family Tree Maker tree and Ancestry, such as color coding. And here's something completely new we've been working on. You will now be able to have not only your family data, but you can also include your media as well. That copy of your tree in the TreeVault we call an antenna tree because it's designed to broadcast and receive information to a number of new cloud services and mobile apps. If catastrophe strikes, TreeVault's Emergency Tree Restore service hands you back a full copy of your tree. It's like an insurance policy for peace of mind, knowing you have a copy of your most complete source tree kept safe up in the TreeVault. And if you need any help while you're doing your emergency tree restore, there's a quick button to start live chat with an emergency tree restore specialist to give you a hand. Family Tree Maker Connect is a new free mobile app for iPad, iPhone, or Android that displays your latest Family Tree Maker tree anywhere, anytime, even when your computer is off. This is handy for sharing your tree with relatives or using your iPad as a second monitor alongside your computer, kind of a big picture view while you're working in the details of the Family Tree Maker program. A cool new TreeVault collaboration feature called Sticky Note Hints lets your relatives fact check your tree without them changing all your data. Your relatives can send family hints directly to that leaf on your tree. You'll just invite your relatives to download a free copy of Family Tree Maker's Mobile Connect app, and then you invite them as a guest account to your tree, and they can start sending you sticky notes about that tree. It's as easy as that. And your tree will start filling up with hints that are not just the computer's best guess about possible relatives, but notes sent to you from actual relatives with first-hand information about your tree. And you can also sort the index by sticky notes to get them all to display together at the top so you can see all the information that's come in from your relatives. The next of kin service allows you to designate a successor to your TreeVault account to pass along your family tree. This is all about peace of mind. We had feedback from users about who was going to take over their tree when they're gone. A TreeVault subscriber can get a certificate that designates a successor to your account to include with your will, providing instructions and passcodes for taking over your account along with your Family Tree Maker license. Wouldn't it be great to discover the weather on your grandparents' wedding day, or the weather in the day your family immigrated to America? Historical weather puts color in your family stories with more than 1 billion historical weather records. Dates will never be boring again. Also, Family Tree Maker will automatically add natural language wording of the weather for your dates when you're creating smart stories and other reports. So here I'm in Smart Stories and I've inserted a personal biography, And it gives me this wording. And not only does it tell me that Joseph married Rose in 1914, but it also says that it was a mild, dry fall day. And then it also says when they moved from the Massachusetts area to New York in 1930, that it was a very cold, dry, late fall day. So this is just a great way to enhance your family history stories. Those are the new TreeVault cloud services and apps now available in 2019. Users are free to use the TreeVault for their data for the first year after their purchase of 2019. After that, the annual TreeVault subscription starts at $1.99 a month, and the media plan that includes your media starts at $2.99 a month. We think you're going to find the TreeVault cloud services a great value for the insurance policy of emergency tree restore, the Connect app collaboration with sticky notes, the peace of mind of passing your tree to your next of kin, and the enhancing of your family stories with historical weather, with many more new apps and services to come in the future. There's some more new great features also included in the 24.1 update. In the plan area under the current tree tab, there now is the changelog. Family Tree Maker now keeps track of every one of your last 1,000 changes with a new feature called Turn Back Time. What if you accidentally deleted Uncle Harry's entire branch of the tree a few hours before your hard drive crashed? No worries. The Turn Back Time feature built into Family Tree Maker 2019 keeps track of every one of your last 1,000 changes, and even better, TreeVault keeps a copy of your Turn Back Time log. So for all practical purposes, without lifting a finger, you're keeping the equivalent of 1,000 backups. And that means you'll be able to roll back your restored tree to just before you topped off Uncle Harry's branch, and I'll bet that will make you very happy. With a single click, not only will it restore you back to before that big mistake, but it will give you a log that you can print off to give you all the steps to bring you back to the present time. Consider it a safety net for your regular tree backups. And the tree log is now more detailed to include syncing, web merges, and more. And the changelog for many represents a history of their workflow. You can print the changelog off and keep it as a record of your work history. Another great new feature is smart filters. The key to managing a large family tree is to be able to filter your tree into smaller, more manageable subgroups of smaller members. Now in Family Tree Maker 2017, we introduced the ability to save filtered lists. Now those lists just got a whole lot smarter. The new Smart Filters creates lists in Family Tree Maker 2019 that actually gather any new people you add to your tree who meet that filter criteria. For example, if I have a military service filtered list, then that'll keep track of those list of names, and anytime I add any new persons and add a couple more people that did military service or add that as a fact, it will automatically add them to this filtered list of military service. It's as simple as that. And you can even use these saved filter lists to print off filtered reports and charts. When you have a report that has selected individuals, it then gives you the ability to retrieve one of your filters. So I can print off all the individuals that did military service if I'm off to some military event. Color coding was introduced in version 2017 to allow us to make discoveries of people for the same ancestry line. It automatically assigned a different color to each of the ancestor lines from my home person. And that allowed me to make discoveries of those that had the same color but had a different surname. So I can make some discoveries of surnames that I didn't think were together in the same ancestry line. And now with rich color coding, not only does it give me the colors of the direct ancestors, but also includes the ancestry descendants as well. So if I also do the same for Jacqueline's line of the family, and do a different color, then you'll notice that one of their children, as a descendant, will show that they're representative of 8 of the ancestral family lines. Another new feature is profile picture cropping. This gives you a consistent look to your profile pictures if you're going to do a chart or report, or to show them properly, and to clean up your look of your reports and your charts and the pedigree view with this profile picture cropping tool. And smart technology detects the person's face and zooms in to the right amount to give me a head and shoulders square picture that perfectly fits on a leaf of your tree and just makes my charts and reports look really, really sharp. And it can also allow you to, if you click zoom again, it will switch between all the different faces as well to get the right person to match who that is for. And don't worry, it's not affecting the original picture at all. And now those crop profile pictures will appear on your synced ancestry tree as well. Family Tree Maker is more than capable of handling multiple family trees, as many as you like, either for your own personal family or for others you do research for. Now, in previous versions, we've been familiar with this list of trees to work from, but with the new tree browser, you get the tree you're looking for quick with this new window into your tree files. It will give you a view of your Family Tree Maker trees, ancestry trees, and those in the cloud. It also has a great search feature that if you've got an old tree somewhere in your hard drive that you've not been able to locate, let's suppose I have a 2006 tree, that if I just search for it, it will tell me where it's located. It was in an old backup folder, and right from this position, I can click on Open Tree. It will copy and convert that tree into the latest 2019 version. Also, I might have an ancestry tree that when I install the software, it asks me for my ancestry credentials, and then it'll list you all of your ancestry online trees. And if there's a particular tree, I happen to have one called Download, that's not currently linked into a Family Tree Maker tree, then you can just simply click on it. It will tell you how much media and people are in the tree, and you can click on Download Tree and it sets it up and syncs it for you automatically. And most previous versions, even before version 5 of Family Tree Maker, can be converted directly to create a Family Tree Maker 2019 tree. There's also new Family Search integration in this new 24.1 upgrade. Be sure to check out our separate video giving you a detailed look at the new and upcoming Family Search integration with Family Tree Maker from Duff Wilson. I'll briefly mention a few of the new features here. The really big news is that upgrading to Family Tree Maker 2019 gets users hints linked to more than 6 billion online Family Search historic records, a unique new source of records for Family Tree Maker users for free. It will now match a person in your Family Tree Maker tree to a person in a Family Search family tree. Now don't worry, all it's doing is it's storing the person ID from Family Search into your facts for that individual. The program will then watch for historical records to suggest for your research, and you can then have a look at them in the web search area and review them and attach them if they're appropriate. You can also start a tree from branches from the Family Search family tree. It can download multiple generations of ancestors and descendants, as well as you can include ancestor descendants such as aunts and uncles and cousins. And then you can create the tree, and it's a great way to start a Family Tree Maker tree from an existing Family Search tree without having to enter all the information. Before, you can only see the green leaves and the blue Family Search hints within the pedigree view, which tended to be limited to just 3 or 4 generations and a dozen or so names. Well, now we've listed them in the index. So all those hints you can see just by scrolling through the index, or you could jump to a particular surname and see all of the hints at a glance over a particular surname. Just a quick way to make some more discoveries and to be able to get into more of your favorite hints. And you can stop peeking into all the folders to see if there's anything in there. Now with the new folder counters, it will give you a number on your folder tab showing you the quantity of items stored in each folder. A simple idea, but a big time saver. And if you need help with any new or existing features of the program, our new Family Tree Maker 2019 Companion Guide, available under the Help menu, or now available as a printed guide, has been completely updated to the latest version 24.1. So you'll get the latest scoop of every new feature. And those that have been waiting for the Mac version of Charting Companion 7, it's now released and fully compatible with the new 24.1 update of Family Tree Maker 2019. These are just some of the many new features of the TreeVault Cloud services and other new features in the 24.1 updates now available. Be sure to check out our store during the show because it's a great time to purchase the software in our great show prices. Be sure to check out Duff Wilson's in-depth look at the new and upcoming Family Search integrations with Family Tree Maker. And also, if you're looking for just an overview of the program, check out our overview video available as well. Thank you for listening.